You come on back. Come on back. My computer decided to want to go dead. I wasn't paying attention, but we good now. We got it plugged in. She plugged in, baby. She plugged in. Come on back with me. It's Fabulous Friday. Y'all know what time it is. That way, that part, and in that order. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all come on back. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I also have super chats, whatever else the mess call y'all. No, I don't know, but I got that too. Good morning, Teresa. Y'all back. Come on back with me now. Y'all come on back. We was just the conversation was just getting good, wasn't it? Y'all come on back. Come on back up in here. Come on back up in here with me. It's Friday. My mama trying to get me come with she. It ain't gonna be able to do. She trying to get me that around there at the shy house with her auntie. I'm good. I'm here chilling with y'all. Y'all come on back and talk to me. Mm-hmm. Y'all. Ooh, y'all. My grandbaby doing much better. She got over that hand, feet, nose, and toes. Whatever that was her little sister had. She doing a whole lot better. Y'all say hello to me so I can see you up in this chat with me. Y'all come on, talk to me because I definitely talk back. I definitely talk back. Come on, talk to me. So I know this thing working right. We back on track again. But y'all, you got to be careful out here. You back, Florence. All right now. Florence, South Carolina. Florence, South Carolina said, I'm back. She said she sent me a message. Hold up. Be saying, I'm back. Can you see my post? Yes, I can. I can see your post, baby. Come on back, y'all. We got 28 people. Can you hit the rest of y'all hit the like button for me, please? I appreciate it. Very grateful for it. I can see you. Come on in. Y'all talk to me. Y'all got some questions y'all want to ask me. The floor is open. I know y'all probably get tired of hearing me talk. I want to hear y'all opinions too and what y'all got to say too. How y'all feeling? What y'all think matters? It matters just as well. What's your input? I just want to see peace all across the board, and that's real talk. Um, Seriously, it is. Definitely. I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow, y'all. I got a lot I gotta get done. Then I gotta get back and get the rest of my stuff out of storage, y'all, because it's gonna get cold, honey. I want to sit in front of my fireplace, baby, and watch my big old screen TV. Kick back, eat me some good vittles, and sipping on me some nice wine while the fire burn. And just chill. My place is just so peaceful. I want peace. BC said, I want peace. Me too. I just want peace, and I just want to see everybody having a good time. That's it. And staying in their lane. Do what you do. But let's promote peace and positivity. Let's do that. Can we do that? Can we at least get 2 days of that? Let's get 2 days of peace and positivity. Can we do that? Just you ain't even got to go home. Give me 2 days. Why is that so hard? Like, why? You know. Mm. But we want these children to do better. We say they wilding out, but look at the example that we are setting. I tell y'all. Mm-mm. It's so many things that's coming up, y'all. Love you. J Gill 69. Hey baby, how you doing? You say you're just coming in. Did you hit that like button for me, baby? Come on in, baby. We got my computer, my laptop went dead and knocked us out. It be doing what it want to do. That's why I'm gonna get a new one. And I think I'll get us one to my son because it's got this huge screen. Um, hey Lynette, how you doing? Come on in, baby. We up in here. Come on. Come on up in here. We back up in here. I'm here, boo. Just hit the like button. Hit. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Vicky. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. For real. I really, really do. More than y'all know. I really do appreciate y'all. Seriously, I do. I really do. Y'all, I'm still just thinking about I'm thinking in advance, y'all. I'm telling y'all, my whole mindset. I thought I had some real, like, the plans that I was thinking and the things I was trying to manifest. It just made me change my whole outlook yesterday. It really did. You be in the bushes, Florence. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hello. Come on my live, boo. I'm live. I'm gonna call you when I get off live. Okay, I'm on YouTube. YouTube. Let me call you. Call me back. All right. Yeah. Back to what we were saying. Yeah. So I'm just so excited about. BC. I always say that no feeling is final, so we have to be mindful what we say and do when we are emotional. That is so true. You know, a lot of times if I'm angry about something, I just won't even respond. I just wait till I cool off. Now, if I'm still feeling that way after I cool off, then you need to get all that I'm going to give you. But I usually try to cool off, and then that way I can think more rationally. Because when I'm mad, I'm going to give it to you for real, for real. So you really shouldn't react when you're angry. Count to 10, 20, whatever. Even when it's like dealing with your children and you want to, chastise your children or discipline your kids, you should never do it when you're angry. You should never do it when you're angry. You should calm down and have rational, so you can think rationally and analyze the situation correctly and not out of anger. Hey, Suki, how you doing? Hi, Queen. And I think that, and sometimes that's easier said than done because we react first and then think later. No, it's too late. Lynette Gordon, Yaya's world. That's right. You know, that didn't happen too many times. And you got a lot of people right now sitting behind bars because of anger. You know, they let anger get the best of them. They let anger have the ultimate decision of their actions. And you really have to be careful of that. You know, that's true. We tend to overreact when we're angry. We do, because you're human. You're human, you know. Right. Anger is a natural emotion. It's how we handle the anger that matters. You are absolutely right. Hey, Lori, baby. Riri reacts. Hey, baby, how you doing? Riri reacts. It's so true. So we really have to be careful. And that's another thing that I had to learn too. I had to learn how to, when I learned that long time ago. Oh wow. Dietrich, that's not nice. I mean, but you're entitled to your feelings, but that's a very strong word to use. You could say you dislike a person, but to go as far as saying you hate a person, I think that's very strong. And everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everybody's not going to be for everybody. Heck, I know I'm not for everybody. A lot of people don't like me. Oh, well, I don't care, But let your reasons be valid, your points be valid, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Hate is a strong word, especially when you don't know a person. I totally agree with you. That's what I was just saying, especially when you don't know the person. You might not like some of their ways or what they do because we don't know. Y'all don't know what I do. Like I don't know what y'all do. Some of y'all, when you come on live, I cannot tell you what you do to your day-to-day. Y'all, some of y'all could be mass murderers. I wouldn't know. And appear to be sweet, kind, nice, and be a snake. I don't know. The same way y'all don't know us for real. You just know about us. We let y'all in our lives to a certain point, but you don't really know how we live our everyday life day to day. You don't know. You don't know what goes on once we shut the screen down. You don't know. And that's another thing. People like to make assumptions. Stop making assumptions and then coming and just throwing like just saying stuff and you don't even know nothing about us. Geraldine says, Diamond, I hit the like button and I subscribe to you. I love Sharita and Ross. I just stay out of it and pray one day things get better because life is too short. I totally agree with you on that, Geraldine. I love them both. And I pray that hopefully they can come to some kind of mutual truce. Whether they be friends or not, whether it can be savage, at least a truce, How do you not? How do you not? Real question. I don't do it with my child, but I have a real hard time with my temper when triggered. Lori, let me tell you something. I learned this a long time ago, and then that's when I started like distancing myself when I get to that point. When I can feel myself getting really, really upset about something, it takes a lot to make me upset. I can handle a lot. I let a lot slide. You know what I'm saying? Before I react. And but when I feel myself and to go to that point where I got another alter ego, I call her Jasmina. When I get ready to transform into her, I stop before it gets to that point because I realize when I get to that point, when I'm that angry, I have no rationalization. I have no fear. I just black out. I don't like that because that's not the person who I am. But when you push me so far and I go there, it's hard for me to come back from that. It's very hard. So when I feel myself getting to that point, I will distance myself from you. I say, hey, you know what? We're not going to do this because I know once I get there, ain't no coming back. So before I let you take me there, I'm going to just separate from you. You compose yourself through LA. I respect you for that. Exactly, because you know what? At the end of the day, can't nobody fight a battle like God. Can't nobody handle your enemies like God. I promise you. They'll be laughing now, but they're gonna be crying later. Ooh. Because it's so many things I want to share with y'all, but I gotta be quiet. Like I said, it's an ongoing, case with my son. It's some things I want to really truly speak on, but I can't. But y'all will know about it soon enough, very soon. And a lot of y'all gonna be shocked about some stuff that's about to come out, you know. But it is what it is. And I still don't have harbor no hate. That's a strong word. I can't walk around and let that control me and dictate my life and my actions or um control how I see everyday life and how I live. I can't do that. That's giving the enemy too much power. And nobody should have that much power over you but God. Because in the end, God gonna win anyway. Always. All you do is just sit back and be obedient. Get in a corner and be quiet and let God do what he do best. Fix it. Make it right. Jay Gill, Lori says, Amen. Jay Gill says, in due time, Diamond. Lori Bradford said, justice for your baby boy. D Nice says, good morning, everyone. Thank y'all so much, kids. Good morning, everyone. And definitely justice for my baby because he's definitely finna get it. Because, baby, sometimes you can be around people, they've been forgot what they've been said to you. And been gave they stuff away on a lot of stuff. But we ain't gonna neither here nor there. It's certain I ain't gonna even go there. Diamond, do you belong to any groups like Grieving Mothers? Actually, I don't, but I'm supposed to be attending a meeting with my aunt. She found one for me because she's going. But I have started. I haven't did it in the past last Sunday because a lot was going on. But I will do it this Sunday. I started having Grieving Sunday, which is on Sundays, where we come and we talk about people. Not it's just not just about my son. It's about people that we love and we have lost that was very dear to us and that meant a lot to us. And we talk about the good times and the part that they played in our life and why they were so special to us. And that has been helping a whole lot. That has gotten me through the weeks. You know what I'm saying? It helps me get through the week. And I've noticed by doing that, that's like therapy for a lot of us because we've lost someone very special, whether it was a child, an aunt, or uncle, or sister, or a brother, a grandmother, a grandfather. Um, it helps. It has been helping a lot of us, and then that's why I keep it going. But I didn't do it last Sunday because we had a lot going on. So, but I will bring it back. If not this Sunday, to be the Sunday afterwards, because I know I got a lot going on. So, but it'll definitely be back. So I would encourage everyone to join. You're more than welcome to come and join. I would love to have each and every one of you because a lot of people are dealing with the loss of loved ones at this time. We're losing people back to back, and some are very, very unexpected. It's one thing to know that the person is going to leave us because of an illness or something of that nature. But when it happens unexpectedly and you're not, and it just like bam out the blue, it really is, it really hits you differently. Play the tape through, meaning we must think about negative actions before acting on it from beginning to end. When we get to the end of the tape, ask yourself, is it really worth acting on it? That's a great way to look at it. And that's a great tool to use. And then by that time, you've been to calm down. And my thing is, I always tell my kids, think about what you can and cannot afford to lose. If the benefits, if the good outweigh the bad, then hey, if you can afford the consequences of your actions, then go right ahead on. But you might want to think about it before you do it. Um, Basically, it's the consequences worth it. Exactly. I have a good friend whose son was murdered almost 2 years ago. I hurt for her. She's still struggling. Let me tell you some reacts. It's only been a year for me. Um, August made it a year, and it's still hard. Every day is hard. Um, how I get through is God, His grace, His mercy, and His love. Um, a lot of you all, because some of you are my face on my Facebook supporters and followers. I don't call y'all that, y'all my family. You all helped me out a lot just coming and talking with you all. That's my therapy. And that's why when it happened, when my son was murdered, I threw myself into doing this, and it gave me a peace. It gave me something, a purpose. If you can understand what I'm saying, it did for me. And but I still had to allow myself to grieve, and I've just started that. When I get those emotions or those feelings, I allow myself to feel it. I go through it. On the other hand, I keep my eye on his dad, my son's father, my ex-husband. um he has to find a way to cope. He's not um he's grieving, like when I can find some kind of comfort, I think it's like more agonizing to him. And our granddaughter, now she's like a relief for him. She puts a smile on his face. That's when I see him smile, when he's around her and playing with her, and when he speaks of her. Other than that, and I keep my eye on him. You know, everybody don't deal with grieving the same way. It's really hard. That was his only child, even though the rest of my kids, they is, you know, they got his last name. He loves them and they love him. But that was his baby. you know. Um, I know how I feel, so I can't even begin to imagine what he must be going through. Also, with my children go through because they love their brother. They were all very close. So my mother, it's very hurtful for her because right after my son, her nephew, which is my cousin's, which is Tamarion's brother, you know. So my family has really been going through it, you know. So I try to be strong for everybody else, but I have to realize that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel the pain. And when I get that way, my son just gives me a message or shows up in some kind of way to let me know that everything is okay, that he is fine, and don't cry for him. He's not in any pain. He's safe, you know. Um, okay, Bridget Omar said, in my opinion, Diamond, only way we see peace across the board is when individuals grow up. There are some children present themselves with more morals than some adults, in my opinion. I totally agree with you, Bridget, on that. It is, and because when I see this kind of behavior that we all have displayed at one time or another, because we are human, um, I'm just like, no, we got to do better than this, and we are the adults. So what can we do to make it better? What can we do to make these changes? And a lot of times it is weeding out the ones that bring all the chaos and confusion. Sometimes we want to have trust and believe in other people, and it doesn't always work out. Sometimes you will say, hey, I told you about this person or this person that, you know what I'm saying? And it might be the truth. And then there are some times when that's not true. People can say ugly things about a person, but I always feel like you should get to know the person for yourself, you know. um, that's on you. You just have to trust your discernment. Um, Finding effective coping skills when grieving is key. I totally agree with you. And one of those coping skills for me is my granddaughter is coming live and talking to others, making others feel better, um, being a guidance for others in a positive way, being a role model. That helps for me. Uh, Hey, dark and lovely. Hey, B. We got B up in the house. Hey, my baby. I love you, girl. How can I not hate when my son was murdered in front of me? Oh, now Dietrich Jones. I can't speak for your pain. I can't speak for your pain. That is something that you will have to ask God for help with, you know. Um, that's hard, especially like for me, it's hard too because I know some things concerning my son's death that some people thought maybe that I wouldn't figure out or wouldn't be revealed to me, but they should have known better than that. Um, I didn't want to hate the person that murdered my child, and I had to ask God to put forgiveness in my heart so that I could forgive him. That was the hardest thing that I had to do. Hardest thing I had to do was pray for the person that murdered my son and took him away from us. That was hard. Um, but he already took my son. I could not let him take anything else from me. I could not give him any more power than that. That's something that I pray about on a daily basis. I try to understand and be understood and say, even he might have been, there's some things that, some demons that maybe he was fighting with. Um, I don't know. I don't even know why. We have some wicked people in this world. We have some hurt people in this world. But I didn't want to harbor that in my heart. So I have to forgive. Do I want to see him be punished for what he did to my son? What he did to my granddaughter? To us? Yes. Yeah. I could ask for the death penalty. But just because he ended my son's life, that don't give me the authority to end his. I'm not the judge nor the jury. That's left up to God. So you got to find some kind of peace and pray about that. And I know that hurts and it's going to take some time. Yeah. Yeah. I can't say that you don't have a right to feel the way you feel, because you do. You do. But don't let it consume you or take over. No. VC says, it's okay to grieve and feel the emotions and not suppress it. The worst thing a person can tell someone is not to cry. Grieving goes in stages and not in any particular order. And stages can often be repeated. So true. Because sometimes it feels like I repeat certain stages. Like I'm still in the stage, you know? Riri access my friend's son's murder is unsolved. It's been a year and a half and they have nothing. I pray that they get closure because that would have been the ultimate if the person who took my son's life was not caught. You know, I made sure that like me and God had a long talk about that. you know, and I pray that that family gets justice and that the person responsible is held accountable for your friend son's murder. I pray all parents that lost. I pray for all parents that lost their child. I do too. Dietrich Jones says, thank you. You're welcome. And anytime you need to talk, Dietrich, I'm always listening here because I know what that feels like. I pray for my other son a lot because he was with his brother and they are very close. They actually share the same birthday. They're 8 years apart, but they share the same birthday. And I can't. I'm the mother, and I know what it feels like, but I can't even begin to. I can't even begin to say I know what my son must be feeling. My other son, I don't know. Yes, ma'am. Very hard to do. My uncle and his wife been through that pain. My little cousin was murdered 2 steps away from her home on her way to work. Oh wow. Mm. It's been a lot of that, Like I said, we're living in a very wicked world. It's a lot of things going on, y'all. Lavora says, a teacher in Iraq, it's been 17 years that my cousin was killed in a drive-by and was a target and still no arrest. Dina says, some guy was arguing with her neighbor. The guy was in his car and just started shooting. My cousin was totally innocent. We watched it on camera very hard 8 years ago. Yeah, I can understand that. One man band TV says, come work for me. Explain what you mean, one man band TV, please. Geraldine Warren. Dietrich Jones, I am so sorry. I love you giving you a virtual hug. I love you too, and thank you for my virtual hug. I always need my virtual hugs. My cousin left behind a 5-year-old daughter at the time. We had never lost anyone in our family. She was the first. Very hard pain. It is. You at work till 5? Ooh, child. Oh, you said come work for you. Let me tell you something. I used to work that third shift, and then turn around and do another shift. I used to do a double. Ooh, I know what you're doing. I'm praying for everyone that lost a loved one. So am I. You know, November is my birthday month, and you know, I was still like I had planned this trip for my birthday because I really needed it, and I still need a trip, y'all. I need a trip so bad. Y'all just have no idea. And I just want to go sit by some water on the beach or something. Like I just want to look at a very beautiful view and just somewhere just really nice and just luxurious and and just really just get away. Um, but it's gonna be hard. The holidays are already hard for me, you know. Um, but I have to really be there for my cousin. She's always there for me, and I know this is gonna be really tough for her. It's coming up on the year that my cousin was killed, right behind my son. So I definitely have to be there for her. And I was gonna go out of town, but the Holy Spirit just kept saying no. I had my plane ticket. I had booked my Airbnb, y'all. All that. I was packed, and I just kept getting all the signs of no, don't go, to go home. And I not knowing that I had to come home because God already knew that this was going to happen. And I just so happened to be home. So I know that this is November is going to be really rough for her. It's supposed to be a time for me to celebrate, but yeah, I can't really do that, you know. And I was coming, I was like, I can't wait to see my cousin. He was the main one I was talking about. Because he was gonna make sure I enjoyed my birthday regardless, because he understood, he always would reach out to me. Um, it's October Libra game. Yeah, Libra's in the house, except for the end, and you start the Scorpios. You a Libra one man band, Gill. Um, Praying for this chat. I lost my brother in June and still wake up crying some days and have sleepless nights. I often look at my mom and dad and wonder how they keep it together. You know, I lost my brother prior to that. Me and my brother were very, very close. Oh, I felt like I lost my best friend. And it was really hard for my mom. So, my mom lost a child, but my brother, his wasn't, nobody took his life. You know what I'm saying? He had been in a bad accident and he was healing from that, but, had some complications with that. Another story, but, yeah. One man band said prayers for everyone who lost loved one. Thank you, one man band. Appreciate that. Doc and Lovely says, "Hey y'all, I'm tired. Was dozing off. I'll catch you beauties later. Much love. We love you too, B. We love you so much." Oh, one man band says his birthday is October the 21st. My ex-husband, which is my son that passed away, his dad's birthday is October 22nd. Yep, October 22nd. I thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all support. I really, really do. Everybody that's on this live, I know we're not perfect and we make mistakes each and every day. But if we can, let's strive to be better. Let's try to be better. Let's, you know, um, let's set an example for our children and the generation behind us. Let's do that. So if we can say kind words to someone, let's do that. If we can motivate somebody else, let's do that. Um, I know sometimes people can say some things that would tick you off and make you want to respond, but you know what? Pray about it and say, hey, you know what? I'm not even finna go there with you today. Let's not let people continue to bring us bones and stir up chaos and confusion. No, that's not what we're gonna do. Let's try to put more positivity in the atmosphere and more love in the atmosphere. Love conquers a multitude of sins and a whole lot of other things. It can change. It makes changes. My daughter's birthday is the 29th. Happy birthday to everyone who has a birthday coming up. Thank you, D. Nice. We reacts. Geraldine, good night. Much love. Good night to you all. And don't y'all forget, I do have membership badges as well. I do have the super chat stickers, and I think the y'all know what all that stuff is. I know. So however y'all want to do, if y'all ever feel like y'all want to throw me a those super stickers, I appreciate each and everything. If not, just come on and enjoy. I enjoy hanging out with y'all, period. I do. I have enjoyed this time that I've spent with you all tonight, and I thank y'all so very much for joining me. Um, but I used to go live on YouTube. Renee reacts. She helped me get my YouTube page up and running and started, and told me everything I needed to do. And I do appreciate her for that. That's another influencer. See, I got friends, and just because they, some of y'all might not like them, and whatever beef they got their own beef. I stay out of it. I stay in my lane because it's just like family. They be hard down mad at each other, but you better stay out that family argument. They're gonna be okay in a minute. Just pray that they can fix it and have a solution. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of I chilled out because I needed to. It just was too much going on, and I needed to separate myself and just take a deep breath, and that's what I did. So um I'm all about just, I like good vibes, and that's what I want every time y'all come over into the palace. Let's just continue to have beautiful vibes, good energy. I love each and every one of you all. Thank you again, once again, for joining me. Good night.